What is up, and welcome back to a brand new video. Uh, yeah, last time we left off, our tourism skyrocketed, but it is nothing compared to what it is going to be soon. We have about 60 tourism. We're getting flight in 7 turns. I think I skipped ahead for it wasn't long. No, I think it was like maybe 2 turns at most. But anyway, we are about to get flight in 7 turns, and all these rock churches and their massive faith output is directly converted to tourism, which means I think we should be able to get at least 150 tourism from those. I'm not too sure though. I'm not going to be friends with Russia because the military plant is still on. They have a pretty big military right now, strongest in the world. But tanks and artillery are just going to dominate his knights and swordsmen. So we're just focusing towards that. There is another builder. Awesome. More churches. And we're going to clear that marsh over there. And these Granada's unique building, the Alcazar, it's going to be pretty good as well. Let me just try to get some higher reconnaissance over Peter. And give me all your gold. Please. Please. Every bit counts. I'll take 500. Coupe, give me all your luxuries. I don't know why. I felt sorry for him, so I had to chip in the 5 nighter, but he was willing to trade 3 luxuries for one of mine. I don't even know what's going on with him. Uh, his 78 and 80 culture. 78 science is. It's fucking embarrassing at this point. Canada's is even worse. Oh my god, I've never had this happen. Like, they weren't taken out early game. Brazil was the only civ to go to war early on, and I think it was with an unmet civilization. Obviously, me and Russia went to war, but I've never seen this happen on Deity, where the AI, like, not even one, this game there's 2 of them, but usually not even one has this low of yields at this point in the game without going to war. Like, no cities have been taken. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I can understand how it happened to Coupe because, he might have been just wandering around in the ocean for 20 turns. But Canada should not be doing this bad yields wise. Uh, Anyways, doesn't really matter. It's just 2 less competitors, and I'm thankful because they were my only 2 culture competitors that could have kept up with me. Russia's ahead in culture right now, but they don't have any bonuses. The second my bonuses kick in, which is flight, it's just going to be over. And speaking of over, that is what Russia is going to be after I get my tanks. It's not going to be pretty for them. James of St. George, he is going to give walls to cities. I'm going to put 1 in Desi, 1 in the city south of Desi, and I'll probably put 1 in Addis Ababa, just because it's my capital. I think I'm going to regret giving Russia open borders, but I had to get to that archaeological dig that is right south towards the mountains near Moscow. But Russia does have a fairly large empire. If I'm able to take them out, that is so much faith for rock bands later on in the game. That was pretty much my thinking right now. I could have went to war with Brazil, but Brazil would have what would they have? They'd have maybe some great works I could steal. Do I want to faith buy? Yes, I do. Archaeological museum. But Russia is I'd get faith, which would help in a religious victory, or not religious, culture victory more than Brazil's great works would help. And I'd also get Russia's great works, which evidently they have more of them. Yeah, I think I'm going to put Moksha in this city and buy the holy site. 44 turns is way too long for that. Okay, build a watermill then. Your production is trash. Yeah, I'll put a church over there. And right there. There we go. Great artist. Awesome. More tourism. And archaeological dig next turn. I kind of want to steal them from Russia because they are pretty much the only culture civ that can kind of stop me at this point. That's why I want to take them out. And they do have walls in most of their cities, which is going to suck. I don't know how many units I would need, but I have Grandmaster's Chapelle soon, so I can faith buy a lot of them. I think tanks are going to be about 1,000 faith, which is like every 4 turns I could get a tank, which is awesome. I did buy a bombard because I want to upgrade them to artillery, just make things easier. I am struggling gold-wise though, 34.5 gold per turn. I just need trade routes. I only have 1 out of 3. And I was actually looking for a military engineer to construct an airbase because my plan was to get flight so I could build some like fighter units and have control of the skies because planes are broken in Civ 6, especially considering the AI doesn't really use them. But to do that, I would need an encampment with an armory, and I just thought it's too late to build one, so planes are probably not going to be... Well, I did build a few aerodromes later on, but I didn't have the oil to build planes, and fighters aren't even that strong. So I just built the aerodromes and just like let them sit. It was a waste of production, but what are you going to do? Okay, how much? Yeah, the stone church is only like 1 faith, so it wasn't worth it. I'll build a mine over here. There we go, 72 tourism, awesome. And next turn we are going to see a spike in our tourism. It's 72 right now. Trust me when I say it is going to explode next turn. We have so much faith from our rock churches, and it's all going to be transferred one to one. Like, it's not like half the faith into tourism, it's all the faith into the tourism from those churches. Just like that, 157 faith, it doubled just from flight. A little bit less than I thought it was when I was playing this game, but still a massive amount nonetheless. And especially considering I have a lot more of these unique improvements to build, so it's just going to keep skyrocketing. Gonna waste production to build an aerodrome and another aerodrome. It sucks, man. I shouldn't have done that. But oh well. I'm going for combustion next. And if I have a lot of oil, I will go for the bomber and the fighter 2s. I don't think I will, though, because oil's kind of rare and I'm not really near the tundra. It's funny that Russia's near the tundra because they'll be able to get a lot of oil and I won't, but that is a story for another day. They do have a lot of units near my capital. My capital's fairly strong though, and I can always faith buy some units. But I built a knight. I'm going to keep them fortified because I fear, and I'm building knights because they can upgrade to tanks, and I'm trying to save up gold to upgrade my bombards and knights, but I don't think it'll be effective because I'm not making much gold per turn at all. That T resource should help, and I'll just build an Alcazar because that's for science. Although that was a good seaside resort, I'll probably end up removing that Alcazar later. Russia, I'm not giving you an embassy. That is reconnaissance combat bonus against me, and I don't want that to happen. What do I want to do? I can only build 1 more rock church, I think. I can build 2 if I chop the stone. I think that's what I might do. I'm going to faith by the holy site, thank you. And let's build walls in Addis Ababa, so even if he does declare a surprise war, it should be fine. Sometimes the AI does do that. They just move all their units to your capital through open borders, and then they just declare a surprise war and take your capital. It's the most annoying and stupid thing. Like, you're not even going to keep that city. It's just meant to spite the player. But I don't think Russia's going to declare war on me because I have a stronger military and I kind of kicked their ass in the last war. Even though I didn't achieve my goals, I did destroy a lot of their infrastructure, which is good, but I want it all Russia. Okay, that's 1 more rock church. And Desi's about to lose. That's gonna suck. Alright, what do I need? Soon to combustion, man. Really soon. I hope I get that soon. Enemy spy captured. I could probably trade him away from some gold. Is a lot of production, a spy. Okay, Renaissance in 10 turns, that's awesome. And it does look to be the end of the video, It's a short one this time. It'll be longer next time, I promise. Don't forget to like and subscribe for future content, and I will see you all in the next video.